Alright, we're back. We just talked to a whole bunch of Deku scrubs about getting a Deku Nut upgrade, and I've completely forgotten to plant a seed in that soft patch of earth. I think that makes 2 seeds now that we've forgotten to plant. But we did get the gold sculpture out of that one earlier. I think the second place that we've forgotten to plant a seed was down at the bottom of the Gerudo Valley. So now we've got to make our way out of the Lost Woods. The other half of this episode is taken up kind of going through the cutscenes and exploring the atmospheric places just before we turn into an adult. So we won't turn into an adult this episode. We will be an adult next episode with all of its cutscene glory. I think it's kind of amazing how I remember to plant a seed here, but not back in that area where we just came out of. We just planted the old seed. Some good old cutting. I think we actually head back into the Great Deku Tree dungeon to bomb a few walls and get some more gold sculptures that we need in order to get to 40. And then once we get from 40 to 50, 50 will be the last time we get a reward for the gold sculptures. And the only time we get a reward after that is when we get 100. And I can't actually remember what you get when you get 100 gold sculptures. Probably should look that up. Although, do I want to spoil the game for myself? I'm not sure. Yeah, so we remember to plant a seed in this area as well, but not the last one. This place we need to put bugs into as well. I love how Link thinks it's an amazing accomplishment every time he catches a bottle of bugs. It's like, yes! Alright, now we planted another bean. And we need to head into the dungeon again, because there's a couple of tokens down there. Couple, maybe 1, 2. We got lots of hearts now, so this place is not dangerous to us in the slightest. We're very seasoned warriors by this stage. We're ready to wrap up childhood. Although childhood is not completely completed, you know, there's a few dungeons that we can only access as a child, and a few dungeons where being a child is an important component of the overall gameplay. So we don't pay attention to the upstairs part of this dungeon, we just jump straight down. And luckily, since we have very fast loading times with the cartridge, we can move between areas of the dungeon really quickly. We head into this little sneaky hole. Crawl through. I thought this was an excellent thing to include in the beginning of the game. It's a really interesting perspective on the dungeon, and I wish they had more crawling sections to dungeons. Actually, that'd be really interesting. Right now I get really lost here, because I run around trying to get rid of these guys. Although I think I could have ignored them, and I don't do too much better fighting these little insect things than I did earlier. I think I take care of these guys in like one jump attack each. Yeah, these guys are showing me my head. Handing my head to me, sorry. Okay, maybe you did a little bit better this time. So that's the hole that we came out of. Now I'm very confused, because it's a circular room and I'm not looking at the map properly. I've actually forgotten that I've already burnt up the cobwebs last time. So I've gone to the wrong place. Yeah, I've already burnt the cobwebs up there. And that's the hole that we came out of. This deco stick ends up getting burned up. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, here we go. Here's the place that we need to be. Okay, we took care of that enemy while clipping through a wall. Now we have bombs. This obstacle is no match for us. This is how we should kill these guys from now on, because bombs take them out straight away. Alright, we can hear the gold sculpture, but where is it? Some nice muddy textures here as well. So this combination is a lot better. When you kill with a slingshot, it's a lot faster. It's probably what I should have done those couple of times earlier, in earlier episodes. Make sure you Z target as well. Alright, so we've got the token. Excellent. Okay, I think we're just about ready to start the story sequences now. So we'll just cut to going back to the Hyrule Market. All that travelling. Moving between areas does take a long time. I suppose that's meant to be interesting? Or convey a sense of distance and time passing? The fact that it does take a couple days to get across the field is, maybe one day, is pretty cool. You know, that it shows that it is such a large distance. Alright. Basically, the rest of this episode is taken up getting through some cutscenes, delivering the special keys to the Door of Time, to the Temple of Time. This is the first time that we've been here. It wouldn't have been very interesting to come here earlier on in the game because we don't have what we need in order to get through. It is really nice though. I like how the light streams in through the windows. Nice symbology. It's like a Triforce and then down the bottom some sort of like golden sun carved into the stone. Alright. Now we have to make sure that we get the tune perfectly correct, otherwise we will definitely not be able to open up the Door of Time. Now, do I remember it? No, I do not. Again. Right, let's start over. It's such a low note, you think it's the down C button, but it's not to start. Alright, here we go. What's gonna happen? We actually went to a lot of trouble getting these items. It's taken us a good 5 weeks to get through childhood. It's crazy. I wonder if the rest of the game will be a bit faster, or whether we'll be rewarded a lot more. The Door of Time is opened. I suppose that means the Sacred Realm's open too. No, the Sacred Realm is opened when we get to the Master Sword, that's right. So just have a look at these gems. They look really nice. The sword that we use in basically every single Zelda game. That's it. That's the trophy. That's the prize. It's the only sword that you can use to defeat Ganon as well. Check out. Oh, it's just so beautiful. It's really nice aesthetics. The light streaming in through the window. I like how it's slightly off center as well. Very polygonal though. try and get a nice view of us with the Master Sword. Alright, we'll pause the footage here. Forgive me, this is very, very cheeky of me. You're probably expecting the cutscenes for this part of the game to come right now, but they'll come next episode. I'm not sure if this is a morning episode or an evening episode, but either way, you only have a few hours to wait. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.